All right, what is up, Wildcats, and welcome to the new semester. Today, we will be giving recognition to our hardworking athletes, going over a few new things and updates to our building, also going over some ways for you to get involved in the community, as well as club events happening around school, and a special Harbor video, as you all love. First, we're going to lead off with sports. Cameron, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Is there any students who deserve some recognition?
Yeah, so we've reached out to various coaches and asked them to specific athletes that have shown good sportsmanship on and off the field. So on behalf of the football team, we would like to thank Andrew Edson for showing amazing leadership and displaying Wildcat pride. We would also like to congratulate Logan Garwood, Noah Lang, Hogan Morford on behalf of the golf team. These three athletes have shown leadership and commitment to the off-season golf program.
Awesome.
We would also like to recognize the football team, wrestling team, golf team, dance team, cheer team, and baseball team because they have all been practicing in the cold, harsh winds and rain of November. Now we'll be taking a look at an interview of Andrew Edson, a senior who talks about the adversity athletes have to deal with during the pandemic.
I mean, this has definitely made it a lot harder. There's just a lot less access to stuff, and just no practices and no weight room just makes it a lot of challenges that we are faced with during this time. I mean, it was pretty tough, a lot of stuff that was pretty hard, but I think what got better was my time management, because now I have to do everything on my own. Like, I have no coach telling me to do this and this. So like now the online classes, it's like I have to work out at this time, I have to end it at this time. It's just all on my own, so I don't have to. It's harder for me to keep track of myself, which I've gotten better at during this time. Most people have been just doing it on their own, like working out on their own, but we have started doing 2 practices a week at the school, which I mean isn't that much, but it's better than nothing. And people just have to do everything on their own and try to get better on their own.
I think we can all kind of relate to the athletes in that sense that COVID's kind of challenging to, do your thing and have fun. With that said, We're going to now move over to Ashton, who is going to give us some new information regarding the school. Thank you so much, Cameron.
Hello, Wildcats. The beginning of 2021 is already off to a crazy start with power outages and just spontaneous events in the Valley. We're also going to talk about a sneak peek of the brand new Performing Arts Center.
Awesome. Ashton, can you tell me a little bit more about the power outages?
Sure. As we all saw and heard, there were crazy windstorms these past few weeks that made kids not be able to come to school. We also, in the main line cutting down on the Snoqualmie Valley Pass, it shut down power from Bellevue, Snoqualmie, Seattle, and a lot more cities.
Yeah, that stretch where we went without power was crazy and actually really cold. So moving on from that, are there any updates on going back to actual school in person?
Yes, there are. So kindergarten went back to school last week, and first grade is actually going back to school this week. And seeing how those 2 grades roll out, and if there aren't any new COVID cases, they're going to be making a plan to bring back 6th through 12th grade students in the near future.
That's actually really good to know. Getting back in person classes will be amazing.
It will. Speaking of school, I want to give you guys a few updates that are going to be happening very, very soon. Material pickup will be February 3rd and February 10th, and student photos will be happening on those 2 days after you pick up your supplies. Dual credit night will be on February 3rd, and Wildcat Idol live stream will be February 4th. Band solo/chamber night is going to be on February 5th, and February is actually African American History Month, which is very important to us at Mount Si High School.
Yes. I'm also told that there are some updates to the Performing Arts Center. What do we got there?
Yeah, the new Performing Arts Center will be done sometime between February and March. There are some really cool features that like practicing rooms, and just new libraries and rooms that are going to be helping the students be able to excel in, band and other necessities that they have. There will also be an auditorium where we will be able to seat about 700 people, and there will be different levels. So there will be a lot of room for, people to perform and watch.
Awesome. The Performing Arts Center actually looks amazing. But thank you, Ashton. Now we're going to go over to Reese, who has some info on volunteering opportunities in the Valley.
Thanks, McGuire. I'm Reese.
I'm Dan.
And we have some information on Trail Youth to share with you guys. So Trail Youth Coffee House is a place for all teens to go for a break from the stress of life, to help other peers, and to learn valuable life skills from mentorship, and it's a great way to have a job opportunity.
Now we have a short video presented from Trail Youth to have them explain exactly what they did.
Suicide rates are on the rise in our society, and the constant stream of negative messaging seemingly everywhere and anytime does little to help. We at Trail Youth are doing our part to rewrite this narrative with something as simple as it is powerful: coffee. Coffee that means something. Coffee with a message of simple truth: that you are strong, you are valued, and you are loved. As a nonprofit coffee home, we at Trail Youth know the impact these words can have. Transforming isolation to inclusion, they've been our guide and anthem in creating a safe oasis of community for all who step through our doors. It is in this space we air roast our gourmet coffee profiles and signature blends with personal care. When you buy our bean, you become a partner in our work and mission of spreading hope. You bring the power of this You Are message home to your community. Gift our coffee to a friend, a family member, maybe just yourself, and join us on the trail of hope, spreading notes of affirmation, one uplifting message at a time. Order Trail Youth Coffee fresh at our location in North Bend, Washington, or online at trailyouth.com.
All right. So now, McGuire, I know you're part of Trail Youth, and I have some questions for you.
Yeah, of course.
How has Trail Youth helped you in your life?
Honestly, Trail Youth really just helped me find a moral compass kind of early on. I was a sophomore, I believe, and I really wanted to figure out who I was and what I wanted to do, how to spend my time, and they were really just welcoming, and it was truly inspiring to see the work that they were doing.
All right. And what would you say the most important service that Trail Youth provides is?
I would just say just the aspect of family. It's always a place to go if you're feeling down or you just want to hang out with some friends or do some homework, quite honestly. So it's a really nice place to get away from the stress and chaotic, all the chaotic stuff going on in your life. It's really nice.
Okay. So with all that said, would you recommend people to check out Trail Youth in their free time?
Absolutely. Who can pass up some free coffee? And sometimes free coffee doesn't sound all that great, but I can tell you that coffee is actually pretty good. It's an awesome place, and you should definitely check it out.
All right, McGuire, I appreciate your input.
Yeah, of course.
All right. So now, us in the Mount Si Television production class, we would like to announce the creation of Mount Si's own podcast website. The site will be there for anyone wanting to go to listen to a podcast made by their peers or help advertise a podcast you would like to make. More information going out about that later. But we're just getting the word out now.
All right, so up next we have Libby here for news on Wildcat Idol.
Hi, my name's Libby, and I'm this year's Wildcat Idol MC. If you don't know what Wildcat Idol is, it's like American Idol, but it's Mount Si's version. It is a singing competition sponsored by the Choir Boosters organization. On February 4th, we will crown the 2021 Wildcat Idol. If you buy a ticket and watch the live stream, your vote determines the winner. So there are 12 amazing acts, super talented singers from all grade levels, so you might see someone you know, plus 2 surprise guest musical acts that you'll definitely want to see. Tickets are $12 each per household, and all proceeds support the MSHS choir program. Info and tickets are at mountsidechoirs.org/wildcat-idol. Tune in to support your fellow students and vote for your favorite contestants. This is a family-friendly activity and fun for all ages, so parents, siblings, friends, anybody can watch. So I hope everyone tunes in.
Man, that sounds like crazy fun. Thank you for joining us, Libby.
Yeah, thank you.
Now we have Marisol here to talk about Student Spotlight. Student of the Quarter.
Hey guys, so this semester we're recognizing our students of the second quarter. A student of the quarter is someone who demonstrates excellence inside and outside of the classroom, whether this is, going in on Wednesdays for extra help or keeping your camera turned on in class. These are all students who have displayed excellence and in their academics, and yeah, we would like to recognize them at this time.
Awesome. So do you know how someone can be chosen to be Student of the Quarter?
So to be Student of the Quarter, like I said, obviously to display leadership and academic excellence looks a little bit different this year now that we're online, but to be chosen to be Student of the Quarter, it's really just showing that you care about your schoolwork, demonstrating pride, which is our acronym at Mount Si, and really just going up and above and beyond in your school work this year, whether it's, like I said, having your camera on or showing up on Wednesdays for extra help. That's been how we've been able to choose our students. So congratulations to all of them.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us, Marisol. See ya.
All right, so Wildcats, if you scan this QR code, you'll be able to help ASB make your grade a Spotify playlist of all your favorite songs. So while you guys go ahead and scan that and do that survey, Reese, what are some of your favorite songs and artists?
I don't really have any specific favorite songs, but I do have favorite artists like Surfaces and Kai Dreams. What are your favorite songs or artists?
Well, I'm really into 80s music. I grew up with the Eagles and stuff like that, and it just kind of stuck with me this entire time.
Nice. All right.
All right. So if you're looking for a way to get volunteer hours in, a good way to do that is by going to the Mount Si High School National Honor Society website. There you can find a plethora of volunteer opportunities. We've listed some here, like becoming a student connection tutor. More on that later in this live stream. Snoqualmie Valley Food Bank, Snoqualmie Valley Innovation Center internship. And quick ways to help others right now, visit freerice.com and Letters Against Isolation.
So don't miss out on these opportunities. And now let's hear about clubs and electives from Chelsea.
All right. All these Wildcats worked really hard this last quarter. Thank you for spreading Wildcat pride. Now let's move on and learn about some club info. Chelsea, what's going on?
Hi, ignore the tacky headphones. I'm actually in the school right now, live streaming from the digital media studio. So I'm going to be talking about some clubs and electives today. We're going to have some announcements coming up first, as well as a message from the freshman 2024 class board. So first up, we have the Culinary Club. They would like to invite anyone to join their meetings on Wednesdays at 1:30. You can join the Schoolgy group with the code right here for more information. They look forward to seeing all the Mount Si High School foodies coming up. And then the Diversity Club's next meeting is in collaboration with the Black Student Union. It's on February 1st. And anyone can join with the link in the Instagram bio, the handle, and it's also in the link tree, which is also listed there. And February is Black History Month, as mentioned before, and the Diversity Club and Black Student Union have lots of collaboration activities and events going on. So second round, so the National Honor Society has a presentation on their website with the information on the current status of volunteer hours this year, because it's just so different with COVID. And then Black History Month watch party coming up. The time is going to be determined later on. The Black Student Union meetings, February 8th, 3:30. Feel free to join that. They're always looking for new members. And the Black History Month Conversational Roundtable is also at 3:15 on February 9th. And this is really interesting. Different speakers from all around the Washington area are coming on to talk about their experiences as like Black professionals in the workplace and have great conversations there. And that's on February 9th. February 22nd is the Black Student Union and Diversity Collaboration meeting. They do lots of stuff together because they're kind of working for the for similar causes. And then on February 23rd, you have the Black History Month College and Career Day. At 3:15, you can learn about volunteer opportunities, mentorships, internships, all that good stuff. And then for more specific information, you can look on the Black Student Union Instagram page at Mount Si High School Black Student Union. That's the handle, and go check them out. And this is a message for freshmen from the class of 2024 class board. So got off to a bit of a late start with COVID, but we have a Schoology group now. Yay. So we're going to be putting out information on like activities, fundraisers, and kind of just different opportunities for you to give us feedback on like what's going on. And to join, go ahead and type in this code. You can just write it down and then type it into your Schoology groups, join a group little thing, and it should pop up. And we also have an Instagram that we set up. This is also a good place to get updates. If anything's going on, we'll post it on the Instagram as well as the Schoology group page. So both are great. And the handle is Mount Si High School 2024. And we're currently working on an activity that we actually think would be really fun and possibly collaborating with not just freshmen, but possibly other grade levels as well. So be sure to join the clubs and tune into events that are going on. And then now we have a guest coming on from one of our clubs. A big welcome to Dylan all the way from Club. So Dylan, as we all know, we kind of have to do volunteer. You have to kind of get volunteer hours in order to graduate, like in order to graduate high school and meet all the requirements. Do you know of any places that people could volunteer at?
Yeah, so the best resource I've found to learn about all sorts of volunteering opportunities, large scale and small scale, is Key Club, because you can go there every week. It's really chill. And the board members really put a lot of effort into finding all sorts of opportunities for us. And I actually learned about the service project that I'm working on through Key Club. And that service project is Student Connection. So with Student Connection, we recruit tutors, and I'm a tutor as well, to actually help students in King County who need tutoring. And yeah.
That sounds super interesting. And you mentioned that you were a tutor as well, so anyone can become one. What's something that you personally get?
That's right. Anyone can apply to be a tutor.
What's something that you personally get out of volunteering at Student Connections?
Something I personally get out of being a volunteer at Student Connection is that I really get a sense of fulfillment every time I help a student solve a problem by asking them questions, helping them actually build their independence as a student.
Thank you so much for kind of talking about that and letting us know. And I understand you actually made a PSA for us. And this kind of goes a little bit more in depth and some more details, as well as a QR code. And we're going to watch that now.
I'm going to keep this quick and simple. I've started a chapter with Student Connection for the Mount Si area. So if you are an academically strong student who would like to volunteer some of their time to actually helping other students in King County via youth tutoring, then you can scan the QR code on screen or go to studentconnectionwa.org to learn more about it. And I'm Dylan Shada. You can look me up on Schoology to email me any questions about it. Thanks.
Hi, thank you so much for coming on, Dylan. Thanks for coming on and telling us about Key Club. And so now, with second semester coming up, we're going to be registering for classes really soon in February. And so there are lots of interesting classes that you can take at Mount Si. And so this is like a short promo video, and it kind of promotes some of the different electives that you could take next year when you register. Alrighty, look out for registration coming up soon, and possibly consider signing up for some of these really interesting looking classes. I know I am. And now we're going to get a first-hand perspective of an elective from a student.
Hi Wildcats, I'm Gabe.
Hi Gabriel. So what class are you here to represent today?
I'm actually here to represent the woodworking class, and I know with virtual classes it's hard to actually get our hands on materials and actually build things, but Mr. Myers has worked really hard and made sure that all the students got kits so we could make model houses for each of us.
That's super cool. So does he kind of show you like how to build it on Zoom as you're like while you're in class?
Yeah, so in class we take the time to go over the steps on how to build the walls and the infrastructure of a house and learn how actual houses are made to get an idea of that.
Wow, that sounds so awesome. Maybe I'll sign up for woodworking next year.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on and sharing.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, bye. So that's all the information on clubs and electives today. I hope you have a great week, Wildcats. Bye.